Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Kyo and welcome back to another review, guys. This is actually going to be my last review for the Pirates of the Caribbean series, as I've actually seen the fifth film, but I don't really want to review it, guys, because I haven't bought it on Blu-ray yet and I don't really feel like it. But anyway, let's just get onto this review. But I can say that that film is actually a little bit more better than this one, because this one, I don't know what this movie was, guys. So to start off with, I'm just gonna say right off the bat that I did not like this movie, guys. It did not feel like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie at all at certain points, guys. Yeah. In fact, 75% of this movie did not feel like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which is not good. Yeah. Alright, so let's start off with what I have in my on my notes. So like last time I did take down some notes, but however, because I was just looking at this movie and seeing also if it was really good or really bad. I didn't really take us down as much notes as I did, but the stuff I did take down were mostly negative, or should I say majority of the notes I wrote down were negative. So I'm just gonna read off what I said and then some other stuff that I want to talk about, guys. So first up, the opening that was had no relation to the character of Jack O'Donnell. There were just a bunch of characters talking about the fountain of youth. So yeah, and I know it's just to put the audience in perspective of the not perspective, put the audience into the world already, immediately just throw you right into the action like most movies do nowadays. Yeah, but it didn't work for this movie here. All right, and then the first thing that I really liked about this movie was the intro to Jack. Like, I really liked how he was in disguise, keeping calm and cool as always, even though he was in disguise, and that was kind of a funny scene. I really liked the scene. In fact, like the first 10 or 15 minutes of the movie, I think I actually really dug and didn't mind it. So yeah. But then towards the end, that's where it really started to lose its steam, guys. So like the moment the villain appeared on screen, it felt like a totally different movie. So yeah, which is not good. And then also we have a good first sword fight with Jack Sparrow and Angelica, played by Penelope Cruz, who I thought was okay in this movie. Probably my favorite, best. Excuse me, guys. Probably the best person in this movie was Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. Like, he's just fine and funny as always. So yeah, he's probably the best part of this movie, and maybe Jeffrey Rush too. Ian McShane was actually okay as the villain. I didn't really think he was a great villain compared to like Davy Jones or something. But Jeffrey Rush and Johnny Depp are probably my favorite in this entire film. So yeah. But anyway, that was a good sword fight with that at the beginning, and then the rest was just a bunch of bad stuff that just came on that I took down, guys. So I'm just gonna read it out straight away. So there was no mention of Blackbeard in the beginning. For like the first 30 minutes of the movie, Blackbeard was not seen, he was not mentioned, and that's not good. Usually when it comes to a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, yes, they like to build things up, like they did with Barbossa and Davy Jones. But for me, in this movie, I felt like Blackbeard should have been, mentioned in like 20 minutes or something. Not like after 40 minutes just so I'm fine, we see her. And then also there was pirates randomly fighting each other when they're trying to take the ship back, and that's just when Blackbeard comes in, like the scene just before Blackbeard appears for the first time. And I did not like how they're just randomly fighting. Like, it made no sense. Like, yes, I get you that you wanted to do a cool sword fight on the ship, but in that way it didn't really work for me. I'm sorry, guys. Also, there was also a scene where with the mermaids where you see them for the first time and all that. Wow, a very cool scene, I guess. And the mermaids did look good, by the way. I really did like how they made the mermaids look in this movie. They were cool. So yeah, but there was barely any Jack in that scene at all. Like, I thought Jack would be there, but he was there, but towards the end, of course, of that scene. So yeah, it was mainly about these guys being attacked by mermaids. Yeah, and also I should mention this at the start. Sorry about that, guy, but I will be talking about some spoilers in this movie. Therefore it's an in-depth review. So I obviously will be spoiling stuff. So if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it, but don't watch it because it's not that good anyway, guys. Yeah, but really going back to what I said before, there was barely any Jack in that mermaid scene, guys. Yeah, just because I want to see how Jack would react to the mermaids and seeing them here, because he's kind of the central character of this film, guys. Yeah, but sadly he didn't do much here. he was just being Jack Sparrow. Also, there was an unnecessary escape from an explosion like he was doing. There was this slow motion shot where Jack was falling down and there was an explosion on the other side of him and just fell into the water. It felt like so many movies we've seen before, guys. It didn't make sense for this movie. Also, they should have been going through the jungle, guys. There was an entire scene just dedicated to the pirates, Blackbeard, Angelica, who's actually his daughter. So yeah, like I said, spoilers in case you didn't know. And they go through the jungle. It didn't feel like a pirate movie. It felt like an adventure movie. This movie felt more of an adventure movie than a pirate movie. It just didn't make sense at all, guys. It didn't feel like a pirate movie. I don't know why. Yes, pirates look for treasure, but for what was going on in that scene, it just didn't make sense. So yeah. Also, Barbossa suddenly appears when Jack is trying to hide or go away. I can't remember, guys. I'm sorry. That one scene I just blanked out memory. But Barbossa suddenly appears, and then after that they just team up. I didn't like how he just ran because came out and it was like, oh hey, it's me, yeah. But obviously he didn't say that, so yeah. Also, unnecessary character death, but he didn't die. There's this guy who's kind of a relationship with the mermaid, which I am about to talk about right now. There was an unnecessary mermaid relationship between this guy, this man, who I forgot the name, is he Philip? I can't even remember, and the mermaid, who the name is Serena, I think Serena, yeah. And while I could buy it in the first place, I didn't mind it. I kind of dug it in the first place, to be honest, but as the movie progressed on, it just kind of felt like another forced relationship. It didn't work at all. And plus, the mermaid, they were just trying to make her a central character in this movie. And to be honest, I felt the mermaids were just eye candy in this movie, guys. Like, I don't know why, so yeah. In particular, that one mermaid that they always come back to, so yeah. But her character was kind of interesting as well. So she was always wanting to be with the guy, but then I didn't really buy how they were just falling in love so fast, guys, yeah. And I didn't like how they kiss and then she just dragged him underwater, and we don't really know what happens after that, guys, yeah. After those two. Maybe they fell in love and got married, who really knows, who cares? Anyway, the movie did end off pretty good though, with a final fight scene when all the pirates are fighting each other, just crazy, it's bonkers, and I like that stuff. That made sense though. That scene made sense. Blackbeard's man versus Barbossa's man, that scene made sense. I really didn't mind that, so yeah. But it was just, this movie was just a bunch of things, guys, so yeah. So that's what I took down for my notes, guys, for this film, so yeah. But this review isn't over yet. I just want to talk about a few things. First off, I do want to say that during the character of Gibbs in this movie kind of felt shoehorned at certain points, like he was just there to help Barbossa, because there is a large portion of this movie, I should say, that I think it's like maybe 20 to 30, close to 40 minutes, where Gibbs isn't even with Jack. And in fact, they only reunite towards like the end of the movie, or like closer to the end of the film, like just before the final battle. And I didn't like how Gibbs was used in this movie. Like, I preferred him to be with Jack rather than with Barbossa. Yes, I get that they're trying to switch it up a bit, but for me, like, I just felt like those scenes with Gibbs and Barbossa, I kind of felt he was just shoehorned just for the plot to move on. Like, oh, okay, Barbossa's coming along too, so he needs help, right? Who do we ask for help? Gibbs, yes. For me, that just didn't work at all. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why they did that, but it just didn't work. And also, when Gibbs reunites with Jack, he's not like, hey, Jack, yeah. He's just like, oh, cool, let's just move on, yeah. But I didn't mind how the movie ended. It really set up the next movie well, which I have seen, like I said. And it's funny because I actually saw the fifth film before seeing this film, so now it kind of makes sense. But it really is kind of a cool ending, and yeah. And also, once again, hearing the Pirates of the Caribbean music every time Jack escapes, it was cool. It was really cool. I really did like that. I believe Hans Zimmer scored this movie once again, and I believe this was his last Pirates film that he scored for, which is kind of sad because I wanted him to come back for the fifth film. So yeah, but obviously the theme was still there for the end credits and certain parts, guys. Yeah. And speaking of Jack escaping, there was just way too much of it in this movie, honestly. It was getting kind of repetitive certain times. But there was a cool scene where Barbossa and Jack do escape. And that's like after an hour, about like 70 or 80 minutes to the movie. Like they get tied up and then they escape. That part was cool. I was like, oh, nice team up right there. So yeah. So really, I don't have much else to say about this movie. Sorry, it's very short, guys. I know I'm supposed to go very in depth with this movie, but that's all I have to say. But it did not feel like a Pirates movie. It felt more like an adventure movie at times. But I did actually like the beginning. I didn't love it. I just thought it was fine. It wasn't even okay. I just liked it. So yeah. But after that, the movie kind of lost steam, especially when they went into the jungle and started to look for the Fountain of Youth and all that. And by the way, the stuff with the Fountain of Youth was actually pretty cool too. So yeah. So overall, it's just not that good of a movie, guys. I was actually not really expecting much from this movie anyway, guys. So yeah. But if Will Turner was in this movie, or Elizabeth Swann, or one of the OG people, I know Gibbs is an OG, Barbossa's an OG, and of course Jack's an OG, but if Will something made a cameo in this movie, it would have made it probably much more interesting and all that, and people would have probably appreciated it even more, because I really do like those characters, Will and Elizabeth. That relationship, was probably one of the best parts of the first three original movies. Like, I didn't mind their relationship. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I just thought it was fine. It was actually not that bad, guys. Yeah. But it was great to actually see them reunite at the end of the fifth film. Spoilers for the fifth film as well. And speaking of the Pirates franchise in general, I believe there's a sixth film coming. I don't know when. 2021? I don't know. But I hope that they end of the franchise well, because apparently that's the last film. Because if you recall, during the second trailer, or the official trailer for the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean film, Dead Men Tell No Tales, they did say the final adventure begins. So it's like the beginning of the end. So it's like part one of the final adventure. So the sixth film is going to be part two of the final adventure. So yeah, but I hope they end of the franchise well. And six films, I think, is good enough number for this entire franchise. Like, considering that the first three I really liked, and the third film I love, and the fourth film was just bad, the sixth film was okay. It's not bad, guys. I just hope the sixth film is not only better than the fourth and the fifth film, but who knows, maybe even the best one of them all. And considering that Davy Jones might return, it'll probably be really good. So yeah, so honestly, there you have it, guys. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Times. Like I said, not as in depth and not as long as I thought it was. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. And before I go, I just want to say really quickly, I'm going to be seeing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Sunday. So sorry if you're expecting a review from me like today or tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. But I'll probably be doing it either on Monday or Sunday, depending on what time I see the movie. But most probably will be on Sunday afternoon, something like that. Just because of because actually my brother has school and he's not actually finished school yet, so not the holidays for him yet. But anyway, enough of that stuff. My last two special videos I've got planned is actually going to be a comic. Is actually going to probably be a comic book collection video. I hope I get some comics for Christmas, whatever. But yeah, comics for Christmas. I know, right, guys? Nah, just kidding. I love comics. That's Batman comics. Yeah. But anyway, enough of that for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, guys. Thanks for watching. My name's Akil, and I'm signing out. Bye, guys.